Hello, and welcome to Look Back, Look Ahead. I'm Frank Calderone. Last week, ending May 8th, both the S&P and NASDAQ had huge gains as the week's economic data and optimism regarding the crisis in the Middle East moved investors to the buy side. The U.S. trade deficit widened in March by $3.5 billion compared to February. Exports increased by $320.9 billion, while imports increased to $381.2 billion. Job openings edged lower in March, but were broadly in line with expectations. The services PMI remained in expansion for 22 consecutive months in April. 14 of the services industries reported growth in April, while 3 reported contractions, including agriculture, real estate, and retail trade. New home sales were higher than expected in March, up almost 7.5%, 3.3% year over year. The ADP employment report showed an increase in private hiring during the month, up 109,000 jobs. Labor productivity increased less than expected, up 0.8% during the first quarter, while unit labor costs increased by 2.3%. Construction spending was relatively strong in March, driven by an increase in new single-family homes. And finally, the employment report came in stronger than expected in April, as 115,000 new jobs were created. The private sector created 123,000 jobs, while the government jobs declined by 8,000. The unemployment rate remained at 4.3%. Year-to-date, the Dow is up 3.2%, the S&P is up 8.1%, and the NASDAQ is up 12.9%. The yield on the 10-year U.S. Treasury bond is 4.37%. Oil closed at $95.34 a barrel. Gold closed at $4,723.60 an ounce, with silver closing at $80.70 an ounce. For this week of May 11th, Monday we'll get existing home sales data. Tuesday, the Consumer Price Index, or CPI, will be reported. CPI measures the change in the prices paid by consumers for a market basket of goods and services. Core CPI excludes food and energy. Wednesday, the Producer Price Index, or PPI, will be reported. PPI measures the average change over time in the selling prices received by domestic producers for their output. Core PPI excludes food and energy. Thursday, we'll get retail sales data, the Import Price Index, and business inventories. And on Friday, industrial production and the Home Builder Confidence Index will be reported. And as always, we'll keep a watchful eye on these and any other events that may and will shape the markets. If you have any questions with anything you've heard in this video, please give us a call. Also, call us to schedule a Zoom consultation to explore how our services may be of benefit to you. This is Frank Calderone from Raymond James in New York. Have a fantastic week. Be well, stay safe, and remember, always look ahead.